See, that was my whole thing. I don't know if they
That
was
wasn't the worst part of the
they
movie.
was trying to make a joke of this movie or if they was trying to make a real movie. I don't know if they was making a parody movie
I mean,
or
and first off, it was a real movie, but I feel like
eh,
it wasn't supposed to be serious.
welcome to Views of a Flick. I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style, here with Ryan Jarobi.
And it's your boy Ryan with the hard R, aka Silk the Shocker. Hey, you know what? Silk the Shocker over with. I changed the
shit.
name. It ain't even on. I changed my name on Twitter to Ryan with the hard R. I ain't even Silk the Shocker no more. Ryan with the hard R, aka the movie buff Bagwell.
Oh, that's it, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm going to retire Silk the Shocker, man.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I like Ryan with the hard R better, aka Stimmy Turner. I would have to say that.
But yeah, we here reviewing Coming to America 2. This the sequel to the 1988 I consider classic.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the original is definitely a classic.
I learned today that some people think that mud trash. I didn't even know
The
that.
old movie?
Yeah, some people thought that mud was trash when they watched it.
Mm.
I didn't know that, but hey,
I wonder if they looked at it how we looked at this one, how we saw this one. Cause
I don't know.
like I was saying earlier to you,
I don't see how they could have. But
well, I mean, it's hard to look at it like that too when the ratings different. Like you can't have the first one rated R and then the sequel PG-13. Even though I know why, it's because it's so like the world's so PC right now. Like
it really wasn't nothing in it that made it rated R except for the beginning.
And yet, you talking about the old one?
Yeah.
And I feel like the language is what really why they made it rated R.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When Samuel Jackson robbed the McDowells,
I thought Sam was gonna make an appearance in here.
Who the fuck? It was like, what'd he say? Nigga, fuck you or something. I can't remember what he said.
Like that. I don't know.
But I think it's just because he said fuck, they braided it all. But I think that was a big downfall with this one because this one might as well have been rated R. Yeah. But I understand why not, because you can't make jokes today. Like a lot of jokes you can't say today.
And I think they wanted to make it more family oriented. They wanted to make this one more so families could see it.
Yeah, that seemed like that was a theme that was going on in the movie too. They were trying to get the families together.
Yeah, it was a family movie. It was more of a family movie than the first movie. The first one was more, I guess, rated R for teenagers, for adults. This one was more of a Johnson's Family Vacation.
It was funny. I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking like, what's funny? Was Scary Movie rated R?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was thinking that's the style I got. Like,
all right, like you said, this a sequel to the classic. This was starring Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall,
of course,
Wesley Snipes,
my nigga,
Rick Ross.
I mean, I don't know if Rick Ross was a star, but I fucked with Ross, but hella hard in this movie.
Nah, dude was silly.
I want to see Ross in more movies.
No, Ross Cribb was a star in this movie.
The crib was nice.
Yeah, the crib was hella nice.
I wouldn't say the star of the movie though.
Tiana Taylor was in this movie.
Yeah, Tiana Mutombo made a cameo.
Dikembe. Actually, Bella Murphy, Eddie Murphy, real daughter, was in this movie.
Which one was her?
The middle daughter, the light skinned one.
Oh shit!
With the glasses.
Was it?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I can't remember the star's name.
Who? You talking about the Eddie Murphy son? Oh, I didn't even look it up.
Jermaine Fowler.
Oh, that's Jermaine Fowler?
Yeah, I keep forgetting that nigga name.
What else was he in? Because I heard his name before.
I ain't never heard of him.
I straight heard his name before.
Morgan Freeman was in this movie. Leslie Jones.
Morgan was in it? Yeah, he was. He was early in the movie.
Yeah. What's the comedian that was in this movie? Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan, yeah. Those,
he stole the show to
yeah,
me, for real.
Him, but I loved every part that Wesley Snipes had in this movie.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes was good. I like goofy Wesley Snipes. Yeah. And that fucking stroll, that shit funny as fuck to me. I don't know why, but I fuck with Wesley, bro.
I didn't like none of that stuff. Like,
but I mean,
see, that was my whole thing. I don't know if they
wasn't the worst part of the movie.
They was trying to make a joke of this movie, or if they was trying to make a real movie. I don't know if they was making a parody movie.
I mean, and first off, it was a real movie, but I feel like it wasn't supposed to be serious. I mean, it's Coming to America. The first one wasn't serious to me.
Yeah, it was.
Not to me. It was a comedy.
It was way more serious. It took itself way more serious than this movie did.
Yeah,
this
movie,
like you said, felt like we was watching a scary movie.
Right, but they still was doing that goofy. They still was doing goofy shit. Like in the first movie, that fat nigga that be singing, that shit wouldn't have happened in the real African wedding. She's your queen to be, making a bitch bark. That's all parody type shit.
But that's like saying
that's parody type.
That's like saying Nutty Professor is a parody though.
Because that's what I compare. That's that type of movie to me.
But I'm saying I think they took this a level up from that, like towards being a parody and being more silly and joking upon itself.
So you don't think Nutty Professor was jokey?
No, it was jokey. But what I'm saying though, they made this a parody, not a comedy.
No, this was definitely a comedy because there was some funny shit in there to me. I enjoyed all the.
I'm not saying it wasn't nothing in here funny.
Yeah,
I'm saying that they were making fun of themselves.
Yeah, which I expected. What else could they have done as far as storyline with this movie?
Make a real movie. And they could have made.
I don't know what that means because.
Well, to me, they could have made.
To me, it's a real.
They could have made a better movie. The movie wasn't. It wasn't that good.
I don't think it was supposed to be like plot wise all that. I don't think it was supposed to be no masterpiece or no even like.
I'm not gonna say it was supposed to be
contenders for like the.
I mean,
Oscars?
Of course
Oscars,
not.
No,
of course not.
I think this was supposed to make fun of itself. Even in the movie, they said when he was talking to Marimbe, the barber, like the little hairstylist girl, she was talking about how she loved American family. She felt like she was talking about how movies make fun of them. It's like she was like saying something about.
Yeah, man. He came back and was like, all the movies is superhero movies, remakes, and sequels that nobody asked for.
That's all we getting these days.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's what they were doing. They were just making fun of that.
Well, I didn't like that it was a parody.
So what did you expect from this movie?
A real movie.
You keep saying real movie. This was a real movie.
I kind of expected that from the trailer though. I kind of expected it from like how the movie looked in the trailer.
This nigga walked into the middle of the wilderness, baited a lion out into a trap for him, and the lion ate cat food.
Yeah.
You can't take that serious. Like, I don't feel like
exactly.
As far as a real movie, like what is a real movie to you then? Let me ask you that.
That's what I'm saying. The old one was a real movie. Boomerang is a real movie. Nutty Professor is a real movie.
Bro, it's not the 80s, bro.
I'm not saying
but this
that.
Is not,
I'm not saying that.
I'm not taking up for this movie like that. But
yeah.
I'm going off what you're saying as far as being a real movie. To me, this is a real movie because I've seen movies like this.
It felt like I was watching SNL reenactment of Coming to America.
Come on, bro.
That's what it felt like.
Come on, bro.
That's what it felt like.
Oh, well, I don't watch SNL, so I don't know if that's even a really comparison, but
it felt like they got all the old people that was in the old movie. They was like, "Hey, come up here and redo Coming to America," and that's what we got.
That's what they did.
I don't like that.
But I don't like that you saying it's not a real movie. Like,
because I really didn't feel like it was. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. How I don't get how it's not
Because
a
it
real
was-
movie when it's clearly a movie.
like you said, the jokey way Wesley Snipes was walking, the way that
That remind me like Undercover Brother. It was like that type of comedy.
exactly
It's like slapstick.
Undercover Brother is a parody movie.
Yeah, but was Undercover Brother not good?
Yeah, Undercover Brother was better than this.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I never.
You can make a good parody movie. I'm not saying you can't make
well,
a
say
good
that.
one.
Stop saying it's not a good movie. Oh, it's not a real movie because it's clearly. And this may be semantics right now, but
Yeah. But I mean, I already said that I didn't think the movie was good. And that goes into that.
I'm trying to think.
I didn't think the directing was good. I didn't think the script was good. The storyline was okay, but I mean,
Yeah, I thought the storyline was good.
We already knew that was going to be the storyline.
But that's my point. What
they
else
could
could they do
They
with
could
the
at least
story?
do something in it.
It wasn't nothing else they can do with the story.
They could have made it more of a mystery to where at the end or something it turned
It
out
was predictable. Now
to where it turned out to where it was Simi's son or some shit. To where they say at the beginning of the movie Simi drugged him and got some hoe to hook. Well, not some hoe.
And you know what? I thought they was gonna go that way because
got Leslie Jones to sleep with him while he was fucked up.
yeah, I thought that's what they was gonna. Well, that is what happened. But I thought they was gonna go with this was Simi's son or somebody else. It wasn't his real son.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then,
but to me that wouldn't have made a better movie.
And then already knew that once the son got with it and all that either he was gonna give it to the daughter, the oldest one, or what happened. They was gonna put both of them in position.
I wouldn't wanted both of them in position. Here it is. The one.
I mean, she the one that deserved it anyway.
Yeah, and she got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's what I'm saying. They
I
put
don't
them
feel
both in
like-
position.
I don't feel like he's just an ambassador. So he really
which
ain't got no
really what he wanted to be. I mean, he
Yeah.
do.
Huh?
He do. I
He
mean,
do
he
what?
gonna be the prince. He just gonna live there. He just gonna live in America.
Is he living in America?
Yeah.
I thought at the end it established he was like, because she's like, you really want to give all this up to live in America? I thought he was going to just be the ambassador of Zamunda to America. Is he staying in America?
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you rather stay in America than your own kingdom?
I probably would, yeah. We still rich. Yeah.
I don't think I would for the simple fact he changed everything. That's what I didn't like. But I see, it's not that I
What
didn't
you
like
mean?
it. Not that because
Who changed everything?
King Hakeem, he changed the rules and shit at the end. Remember?
What rules? What you mean?
The fact that, all right, so
Outside of making his daughter the queen.
right,
What?
that, and he let the heir to the throne do what he want. You know what I'm saying? As far as like,
His dad did too.
well, that's his mama actually. And then what happened? Why didn't the show happen to his mama?
Yeah, I wondered that too. I think she must have maybe died in real life.
You think she died in real life?
Or
Damn.
they couldn't get her under contract or something. She wanted a lot of money or something.
That made sense. They ain't have to kill off what's her name either. He ain't have to die.
Who?
James Earl Jones.
Oh, man, that shit was so silly. That's another thing. Like, this nigga, boy. All right, son. It is time.
He died right on the spot. It's like
I'm like, what?
that was like comparable to like when
And then it's not even that he died on the spot. It's the way that he died. The dude
I think he was just giving up. Like he was like, "Fuck it, I'm not holding on no more." Nigga, he just
I'm like, what is Earl
Bruh, but
James
see,
doing?
the thing with movies like this. First off, I never put too much stock or even belief in a
But
part
yeah,
two.
yeah, of course not. Yeah.
And then secondly is like, you know what this movie did?
What?
Besides being PG-13, which I hate PG-13 movies, they did too much fan service. They were trying to recall too much from the old movie.
Yeah, I mean, they recalled everything. I mean,
everything.
In which them was the funniest parts of the movie.
I think the bloopers was the funniest part.
Yeah, the bloopers was funny.
The bloopers was funny as shit, but
Randy Watson. When they came out, the barbershop.
The barbershop scenes was my shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't see how you didn't like this goofy ass Wesley Snipes. We're not used to seeing him like this. It's funny to me. And then that little stroll, like I straight be doing that little stroll sometimes when I'm being goofy. That's probably why I like it.
Exactly. That was my whole like.
That shit funny though. A warlord, you can see a warlord being like that.
That's what I'm saying. No, I can't. Like that's what I'm saying. Is you a warlord that's trying to take over?
He really didn't want to take over. He wanted to marry in the family so he can.
Nah, he wanted that because he knew that was his way in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he was giving up his daughter like that.
Yeah.
Which, see, they didn't even have to. Why he didn't marry both of them? He could have just married Tiana. Because she was subservient. She was going to go or whatever.
He didn't want that.
I mean,
same way Akeem didn't want that.
Yeah, but Akeem didn't have a choice too. Akeem just didn't want her. He went a whole nother way.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say this was predictable.
I mean, he still could have had the
Did you call, like, soon as he met her, that barber lady, I knew.
Off top.
I knew that. As soon as I said, like, oh, he's going to fall in love with her.
Yeah.
This going to be the one he liked.
Yeah. Everything in this movie was predictable.
Well, I knew that
everything.
Was at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think what else. What else you think was predictable?
Everything. Only thing I didn't think his dad was gonna die.
You knew that. You knew he was gonna get them whiskers from that lion. Because I thought they was gonna cheat or something. I thought his sister was. I thought it was gonna end up.
I mean, I knew that he was gonna get it once they made it a task. I didn't know that he was gonna have to do something to the lion, like when they showed the lion
cat food, bro. That lion would have killed him.
Yeah,
that bamboo would not have saved him.
No,
from a real lion dog.
But
they put cat food on that mug.
Once again, it's a parody movie.
But see, that's why I wasn't really mad at it.
I don't know. I guess maybe after watching Dolomite's My Name and all that, I guess I had higher hopes for it. After seeing me too.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I had higher hopes for it. Seeing Eddie and Wesley again, and then with it being Coming to America, but after seeing the trailer, I already knew what we was getting.
I'm trying to think, did I see it?
And it kind of lived up to what I thought we was getting. But like I said, I didn't think that it was gonna be as much of a parody movie as it was. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more serious about itself.
I think deep down I knew it wasn't gonna be as serious. Because to me, it's hard for me to take comedy serious.
It's like
as far as like fucking plot and storyline and all that, like some shit. Even in comedy,
what I'm talking about, it's not even stuff about the plot.
Because the plot wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's just like little stuff that they was doing. It's just like, man, it was like you said, Wesley walk, and then Eddie. I think Eddie was like probably the only bad actor in the movie. And maybe it's just me, because Eddie got like this little uppity thing about him, like this little rich uppity thing about him now. And did you see in the bloopers when old boy did his joke and he was like, that's mine.
He said that's my joke. Yeah,
that's my joke.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I just get this whole.
I didn't take that as uppity though.
I didn't take what he said to him like he was trying to son him. That was uppity. But just the way he said it, just the way Eddie talk, like now, like he just rich Eddie.
Like he just rich Eddie though.
I know, but it just
like we not getting hungry Eddie no more.
I can't see nothing else no more from him. That's what I see when I see him.
Okay.
And maybe that's like impacting his acting to me.
I didn't have a problem with no acting in this movie.
I thought
I appreciated all the acting in this movie.
I thought his wife, the queen, did a good
yeah,
job.
I take that back. His son was he was cool. The son was cool.
His son was pissing me off every time they showed him walking. I'm like, man.
You mean when he was trying to do the pimp walk?
Yeah.
But I think he was fucking it up on purpose at first. Because he got it together.
Yeah.
He got the walk together. He got the little swag walk together. But I think
But the movie was funny.
Yeah. And that's all I care about.
It ain't like the jokes was falling.
Yeah.
It was just like.
So this didn't give you like, not per se these type of movies. I mean, not the movies, but the genre of like Tropic Thunder, scary movie. Like this what this gave me.
Nigga, those are parody movies.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, but
you're making my point.
But I don't.
And I love the first
so you don't
scary
think,
movie.
You don't think when
movies, I love like the first two scary movies, and I love Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder's my shit. But see, though, that's one of my favorite. After rom-coms, it's probably parody movies for me.
Yeah.
Showdown Little Tokyo, Hot Shots Part 2, Part 2, whatever they would call it. Shit like that. Like, that's my shit. Like, I love them type of movies.
And maybe that I just wasn't expecting that from this.
Right.
I guess
and
maybe I expect more.
Because I told Keith when we was watching it, I said, this movie started off so trash. But since I had to go to work, I stopped watching it like around like 45 minutes. Like around where he first started learning about his ancestors in Zamunda. I fell asleep after that. So I'm like, this movie started off kind of trash. And I was uninterested. But when I finished it today, I started appreciating certain shit more. And again, I'm not saying this was like, this not no 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. It ain't even 8 out of 10. It ain't even 7 out of 10.
Nah.
I don't even know if I can give it a 6.
Nah.
But I appreciate the attempt, I would say. Because I enjoyed, like I said, the barbershop scenes. I enjoyed Ross. I wonder how long it took. Did they have to take acting classes to learn these African, to get these accents? Because I didn't expect Ross to be in the movie. I didn't know he was going to be in the movie. I didn't expect him, well.
I'm sure not. I'm sure he didn't. Probably not. Or if he did, it was like a day.
Probably not, because I've heard Ross do accents on some of his albums before.
Dude just threw that out there.
What?
That accent. Dude just threw that out there.
You don't think he's supposed to say what he said?
No, I'm talking about the accent. Dude just threw that on there.
But it was good.
All right.
But what I'm saying is, it's certain parts of this movie that I can enjoy.
Yeah.
And appreciate, like.
Yeah, I can appreciate seeing all these actors together in this type of movie. Just seeing them, like, it didn't seem like this. A lot of scenes in this movie didn't seem like they had a script to them.
Oh, now that I agree with. It do seem like it was a lot of improv.
Seemed like they threw all of them in the room and was like, go.
And you could tell that from the bloopers. Because when she was like, why are these mashed potatoes black? And Sherry Shepherd spit all her, was her name Sherry Shepherd? Or was it Sherry, she's still fine to me, too. She's still fine to me. I feel like
Sherry Headley.
She spit her whole drink out during the scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's crazy, because this seemed like that was a part of the script, but
yeah, it did during the movie.
When you get this many professional people, and I guess then this
all of them improv actors, improv comedians.
Yeah.
All them people that was in them, Eddie, Arsenio, Tracy.
Now I see why you said
Leslie Jones.
Remind you of Saturday Night Live.
Exactly.
SNL. Okay. Well,
I could agree with that. It feel like they threw all of them in a room and was just like, do y'all thing. All right, this was what this scene about. Do y'all thing.
And when you do that, the directing can't, like, what can the director do when they improv that? Because they probably improv 65% of the movie.
Probably more than that.
You think more than I was trying to give him a little grace. I ain't want to say 85.
Man, they made an outline of what the movie is gonna be about. All right, Prince Akeem got a son. We gonna bring him back to Zamunda.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna fall in love with the hairstylist. Well, we gonna Wesley Snipes gonna try and take over. He gonna bring his daughter in to marry his son. Well, actually, he gonna have a son to marry the daughter. Then we're gonna bring the daughter in to marry the son. Nah, the son gonna fall in love with the hairdresser.
When Rotimi came.
Nah, that shit was wild.
But you know he African for he Nigerian for real. That's funny to me.
The nigga Rotimi had me dying.
Me too. Like I'm saying, like this a movie. Like, of course, it's not the first coming to America.
But they should have set it up like that, like it was gonna be a parody.
And I wouldn't have been mad at that because I still would have watched it. Like,
yeah, me too.
But them saying it was gonna be like a parody, but I'm not sure if they would have. Well, yeah, people still would have watched it for the same reason. Even it didn't matter. They didn't have to be like. Yeah,
they would have.
They would have watched it regardless. I think they ain't have to make us wait as long. Like we could have been had this movie. Because
even if they had to set it up like that, with all these people in the movie, we would have watched it off that fact.
Yeah.
Like, just off that. But me, I'm going into it well until I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay, well, maybe.
Like, I don't even did I see a trailer? I'm trying to think if I saw a trailer.
Yeah, I saw a trailer to it. But once I saw the trailer, I'm like, yeah, this about to be trash.
And it wasn't trash.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't trash.
So what would you grade it?
Like I'm saying, like, I'll probably have to give it a 6.5.
Generous.
I don't even think that's generous. I think that's and that, especially since you said it's probably mostly improv, like that give it more points to me. Like I can give it 6.5.
Gave it a 4.5, 5.
That's tough. That's tough. So you wouldn't watch this again?
I would watch it one more time just off the jokes.
I didn't watch this high either. I wonder if it'd be different watching it high.
I didn't either. Actually, now you say that.
That's crazy.
I didn't either. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 because I fucked with it more than what I thought I was gonna fuck with it. Like the way it started off, I'm like, hold on, bro. This I told Kiva 5 minutes to the movie, I'm like, this shit started off so trash.
Yeah, it did.
And she was like, she got mad because I fell asleep. I'm like, man, fuck this movie. But I didn't think you was gonna want to. Had I known you was gonna want to review this movie,
I don't know why you always text me. It's a simple text.
You put on Facebook. Yeah, I stopped the movie for this Drake 3-pack. I would have never stopped the movie for a Drake 3-pack. I don't care how good the 3-pack is.
I didn't say I wasn't going back.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I didn't think you went back.
Yeah,
so I should have just asked you.
Simple text.
But this ain't no excuse because it's coming to America too. This was gonna get reviewed.
Any movie.
But I'm just saying, you're right. But this right here, this is like, it ain't no question. This is supposed to get reviewed.
Yeah. But any movie.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right.
Hey, you about to watch this?
Before I could even ask you, it was like, yeah, I turned the movie off and the Drake 3-pack was way better. I'm like,
I didn't say way better. I said at least.
I'm like, damn, he cut it off for the 3-pack? At least
this was better.
He cut it off with a 3-pack, my nigga.
And the 3-pack wasn't that much better.
We can say that for tomorrow. Because I got a total different. I'll fuck with the 3-pack.
Yeah, man, cool.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like his album level. I think it's throwaway.
No.
It's crazy he got a throwaway with Lil Baby, but.
But you got anything else?
Did it seem like Sherry Hadley lost weight? Because I ain't see the same.
I don't know.
No disrespect.
I ain't seen her in a minute, so I don't.
She was in.
I'm sure she probably have.
Remember when she was in Martin? And this was in the 90s, so I guess it was hellas ago. But her ass was so fat.
Yeah, that was hellas
ago. I feel like she lost. Was
hellas ago.
What's his name? Is his name James Amos? The owner of McDowell's. Is he sick or he just old?
Just old that I know of.
Cause that nigga skinny. He wasn't that small. He used to be kind of big, like football player big.
Man, niggas old. Niggas old, man.
You ain't. How'd you feel about the big Flurby? They said, "Hey, that's fun." I think that's another thing they made fun of. Cause nigga, when I worked at McDonald's,
When the nigga told him,
we put the toppers at the bottom. Nigga, that's what we do at McDonald's.
no, when he told him, I always come get a McFlurby.
Hey,
nigga, I start dying.
I was so glad they brought him back. Because I had forgot about him. All the people that was bringing back, I'm like, damn, they brought back everybody.
Yeah.
And they brought back that nigga.
Man, I thought Sammy Webb was going to make an appearance.
Yeah, that's fuck. How he not going to bring Sammy Webb?
I didn't clean
Matter of fact, I'm
up.
taking my shit down to a 6 because Sam wasn't in this. And you know what? Sam might have been on some bougie shit. Up. Sam might have been on some bougie shit. Yeah, they brought back
Louis Anderson.
Yeah, he had on fucking dashiki.
Dude took everybody back to Zamunda.
It would have been nice to know if he graduated from fries to something else. That's all I'm saying.
Dude took everybody back to Ross House.
That shit was crazy, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
That okay, one more thing. That beautician barber lady was nice. Yeah. She had a donkey. You could tell through that big like garb she had on. She had a donkey. Love black women. But other than that, man, I ain't really.
She real like African, I think.
Is she?
Or she's some. Her name is Namzamo Mbatha.
Mbatha? Oh yeah, she definitely. Is she related to
I don't know.
Gigi and Mbatha Raw?
I have no idea who that is.
Yes, you ain't never seen Fast Colors? The superhero about the women. I mean, it's a movie about a line of superhero women. Well, not really superhero, but they had. I don't
think so.
We probably need to review that then. But you know who Gigi and Mbatha Raw is. I had to show it to you, but she been in a couple things.
Yeah, she was nice though.
Yeah. But
she who I would have picked too.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
Choice.
I mean, I
don't know. Yeah,
Tiana was in that looking good too.
Hey.
And then she was real subservient. Like she real was like, okay, I stand her for an hour.
Man, you seen when she walked in, the son looked at Eddie and Eddie looked
nigga,
like,
the mama said, oh shit.
Like, yeah, boy.
Yeah. And yeah, he looked at Eddie was like,
yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you down, boy.
Yeah, I would have married both. That was my last thing. I would have tried to make it work both ways. Cause she was already accustomed. The barber lady was already accustomed to the African life.
Marimbe wasn't having it.
Marimbe, I don't think she would have had a problem. I don't think she would have. Why?
Hey, you tripping?
Well, okay.
Strong black woman. She wouldn't have been having that.
James Earl Jones would have had more than one. Then maybe, like, if their custom was to have more than one wife, then. Because I maybe this may be stereotypical, but I just assume
she did seem more with the customs.
Yeah. So not the stereotype, but I just assumed that since it's African, it's a king, more than one wife was, you know what I'm saying, just regular. But maybe not. I would have tried to make it work, especially being from America. I would have been like, man, what's up, man? She could just be here. We trying to marry her in the family so we can end this shit with the warlords.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah. We
could have married what's the man name again? We just talked about him.
Who, James Amos?
No, what's the name son? Wesley Snipes' son.
Who, Rotimi?
Yeah, we could married him to the daughter.
Why would y'all do that?
Cause they say she gonna take the queen in it. Well, I mean, you're right. Why would we do that? He already in the family. So technically, no, we couldn't do that. Yeah, but I'm just saying, just to make peace. Just to make peace. And I ain't like that part either. When he was talking to Eddie Murphy, he was like, yeah, it's about peace and profit type shit. Why would you get...
No, the daughters got peace.
But I just mean, he got mad and ran off to America with the jet. He all stole a jet. Like, you could just talk to your daddy. You could have just talked to your daddy. He did the same thing.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
I also didn't like how pussy they made Arsenio Hall. Like, the nigga was a warrior. He said, I'm not a warrior. Nigga, y'all was training. Y'all was straight banging in the first one.
I mean, you seen he came ready.
Yeah,
he came ready with the daughters.
She had
They pulled up.
Yeah, well, I guess you're right. But he was talking like he was pussy. Man.
That was show saying,
And they
I'm
didn't
like,
have to
hold up. The oldest one just there by herself?
Was that Don Lemon was in there?
No, that was
What's that nigga name? They could have.
I don't know the nigga name.
Like
the nigga that be on Comedy Central.
Yeah, man, get him out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. But you got anything else?
No, I'm good. My bad, because I can keep talking.
There's been views of Flick Coming to America, the sequel. I'm will.i.am Dafoe, aka Big Willie Style.
And this your boy Ryan with the hard R, aka the movie buff Bagwell. Yeah.
See y'all next time. I don't know what I just did.